Yeah, I have a opinion that people don't remember products; they remember moments. What do you think makes someone remember a physical space?
Yeah, I think I don't know. Everyone's different, obviously. I think like myself personally, the spaces I really looked up to or really felt them when I thought about the places. I mean, I can't say to be honest with you, I gave it an incredible amount of thought as to what it was going to. I knew the space was going to be crowded and crazy because in my previous jobs, that's how I'd learned to merchandise, just like as much product on the floor as humanly possible. And I knew that was just my tendency. It was going to happen. But when I thought about stores and whatnot that I really liked being in, they're usually a really high tier, high caliber product in a pretty DIY space. And I think back to the old Pilgrim, right in Williamsburg, that was like really cluttered and crazy. Friends of mine have a store in Vancouver called Ulterior. It's incredibly cool, and they have a new space now, but it still has that kind of DIY feeling to it. These are environments that I feel most comfortable in. Obviously, I love a beautiful boutique or showroom. That's all cool, and I can't say I don't get a little jealous when I walk into really, really sleek ones that we just aren't even close to. But I'm comforted by the fact that everybody that walks the door, whether they're a grizzled kind of fashion professional or a guy off the street who's just looking for some gear for the weekend, always talks about how fun the store feels. So I really wanted the store to feel, yeah, like you said, memorable and have that moment of discovery happen. We're not super hard to reach necessarily, but we're not really on the main street either. We're a little bit out of the way, a little bit. So there's always that sense of discovery when you walk through the door. You have to go through a weird courtyard. We're kind of in a weird 80s strip mall building that's 2 stories. It's kind of funky for Seattle. It's not very typical.
Right.
And so when you enter Windthrow and you haven't been there before, hopefully there's that sense of discovery and there's so much product in the store that hopefully you can walk around and find something you really like. And yeah, just basically, yeah, have that moment of I don't know, of excitement and kind of that search that you feel as opposed to walking into a really beautiful space that maybe only has a couple products.